All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakadash.
Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, scattered through the four corners of the globe, that may look like the other nations, but they seed line goes to the Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And their bloodline goes through their father as being the Hebrew Israelites of the 12 tribes of Israel, the speckled bird Israelites. And I say shalom to you, Akim, out there. And this is a quick sit down lesson in the news, and this was recently today, and this is from CNN Business, which is updated 1:09 p.m. Eastern Time, Friday, November the 26th, 2021, on this Black Friday, this madness. And the highlight of this news article, and it says Dow Jones logs the worst day in over a year as fear grows of the code word 19, the V word, grip global markets. And it reads Wall Street was in a frenzy on Black Friday as stocks around the world tumble in the face of the code word 19, V word. It says the U.S. equips took a dive in the open and continue their downward path, resulting in a terrible day for the stock market and the worst day for the Dow more than over a year. Oil prices was also hit bad. It says the new V word has been detached in South Africa, in Botswana, if I pronounce that country word, Slovakia. It says Hong Kong and Israel prompt some countries to put flights ban in place. And it says over the summer, the Delta V word spooked consumers and weighed on sectors like leisure and hospitality. It says now investors and economics worry that this new V word could do the same. And the Dow Jones logged the worst performance since October 2020, following in a negative 905 points of the 2.5 S&P 500. The SPX has its worst day since February, closing down 2.3 for the Nasdaq comp. It was the worst day since September. The index finishing down 2.2, and it was the worst. It was worsening trade sessions that ended 1 p.m. Eastern time after the markets was closed Thursday for Thanksgiving, which is, you know, wicked holiday. And traditionally, this half-day session is lower in trading volumes, which can accelerate the swings in the market. This pandemic of this code word 19 V word remains one of the biggest risks to markets and are likely to continue to inject volatility over the next year or even beyond, said Kent Lurer, the co-chief investor officer and the chief market strategist at Trust. He's a adversity service in a note to clinics. It's hard to say at this point on how lasting or impact this latest V word may be for the markets, he added. It might take days or weeks to assess the severity of the new V word. For Friday's sell off might be an immediate opportunity to pick up the stocks on the cheap, says Sam Taval Cheap, and investors the strategy. So it's going down to this you know the impact of this fearful sighting of this boogeyman of code word 19 and this new plague, pestilence, and this diseases that the Most High Yahweh, that power that created, and it's showing signs of modern day Babylon is falling.
Khan. This is going off what you're saying. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven and has lifted up even to the skies. So this place is not going to be healed. The impact from C19, from everything is coming downhill, man. And this is all orchestrated from Yahweh Shem Shai. This place is not gonna come back, no matter how hard the elites try, no matter how hard the people, the people of America try. You see, this place is gonna go down, and it's not gonna come back up.
And this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 2, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures. And he cried with a mighty voice, strong, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is fallen, and it become the habitation of devils, and hold in every foul spirit, and a cage on every unclean, hateful bird. Right, because as the economic system is falling. These nations, drunk of the cup of the wrath of Babylon, because they not interested in the influence of America no more, because they seeing the signs of this place is falling from an economic standpoint. Because hey, like a couple of weeks ago, hey, China, they was the next superpowers, even though Moab they not gonna be this next superpowers, because they going into captivity right along with these other nations. But that's a off topic right now. But the point matter is that modern day Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, which is North America, according to the Holy Scriptures, that this place is suddenly and continuing to fall, and it's going to fall more and more and more with all these plagues. Like in the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 25, says that a house is that is divided, it cannot stand. Because Joe Biden keep on saying America is back and everything like that. How can you say America is back when you signed the infrastructure deal from both sides, from the House and the Senate, that you came up with the agreement with that? This place is not gonna bounce back. I don't care if you put much money into this place, the infrastructures, the buildings, anything that's economic based, or you hiring more people and everything like that, and much more you put forth into this economic, it's still gonna crash. The Dow Jones gonna crash. The political system gonna crash. Everything is gonna crash into this place. It's gonna go continue to be uproars of the people in America, around the world. These are more signs that this place is falling. It's gonna continue to fall in these last days.
Khan, and ultimately, why this place is not gonna come back to what it once was is because of prophecy. Okay, the prophecies was that this place is gonna come down. All right, and before destruction, before the Lord comes back to completely destroy America, hey, this place had to economically crash. Okay, not come back, and that's all what a part of the Lord's words, was prophecy, which means to say before. This is Revelation 14:8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Right, going right along with the other precept we went into, man. Seeing that these things is important to go back and forth in the scriptures, because that's how you learn, that's how you teach. In the book of Isaiah, it talks about here a little, there a little, this line, that line, this precept, that precept, to line it all together like a puzzle. And that's how you understand these things, man. So that's very important that you combine these precepts. All right, but nevertheless, man, Babylon is going down, and it is falling, man. It's falling. You had anything else?
And I'm getting my last 2 cents in. And it make perfect sense on this day too, and especially on Black Friday, this wicked tradition
Oh yeah.
of a folly holiday. And the good thing about it is about the Dow Jones crashing. Especially from the tribe of Judah, the Southern Kingdom, the so-called Negroes, the so-called African Americans, or so-called Black Americans. They are the children of Israel. They are from the tribe of Judah. And Wall Street, that goes back to when our ancestors and forefathers, y'all made money off of them, during Wall Street. That's where it originally came from. And then on Black Friday, that's a double slam on you Edomites right there in this American economy.
That's right.
And then during slavery, because you had the Southern Kingdom, the so-called Negroes from the tribe of Judah, you had them on auction blocks on Black Friday. So that's definitely a slap in the Most High's face. And you think the Most High is gonna let this place continue? He's gonna continue to judge this place, And so with that, I would like to give all praise and glory to, and I definitely hope this was edifying for the listeners out there. You know, faithfully, humbleness, and sincerely. I hope this word and this sit down lesson was edifying. And to with that, I would like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, preaching his word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching his word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. Until next time, I will say shalom and a ball, ball.
A ball, a ball.